Suge got shot in the club.
Oh my God, Suge Knight was shot again.
Get out of the street!
Former Death Row Records CEO and human bullet magnet, Suge Knight, was reportedly shot.
Suge Knight know the real. Person I know. Very close to the situation.
Jimmy says something to the extent of, yeah, next time we someplace, I'm gonna make him do it a little better. He's talking about the Ye situation, right?
Yeah.
And so Suge like, oh, you claiming that? All right, that's cool. Next time don't run. Where you at right now?
Jimmy Henchman. When Jimmy Henchman told, because they had got into it over the phone. Next time I'm gonna have the dude raise that shot up a little higher and gonna be to your head.
Both Jimmy Henchman and Suge Knight are notoriously known for their street dealings when it comes to their role in the hip-hop community, and the two have a violent history of crossing paths. While both music executives are currently serving time behind bars, there is still a lot of light that has been shed on their beef over social media. Ali Adam, the man notoriously known for falsely claiming to be the leader and founder of Zopound, while during an interview claimed to have shot Suge Knight himself.
So, walk around, hit Suge in the little thigh, ain't nothing. Take a little picture, go home, he yell, ah! And I'm like, listen to this fat bit.
However, what Ali failed to mention while telling that story was that he was actually rubbernecking with Jimmy Henchman to even be in the presence of celebrities of that magnitude at this major event being thrown for Kanye West. Jimmy Henchman, who was managing a game at the time, was fully aware that the game was beefing with Suge Knight.
I think Suge was jealous because he wasn't the one that put out a blood. But, he barked up the wrong tree with me because, I'm from the west side of Compton, and I'm a blood and I got my own niggas and my own army, and we wasn't going for none of that death row shit.
As fate would have it, Jimmy would actually run into Suge Knight that same night. Suge, who was chilling at the bar, had came to the party with P.D. Pablo and did not have his normal goons from Cali in attendance. The event in question was being held at the Shore Club in Miami. Jimmy himself had muscle in the building, more in particular, Tef, one of the top shooters. The tension in the air was so thick that you could cut it with a knife. Being sure to be on his P's and Q's, Jimmy would not let it be known that he had muscle in the building. It wouldn't be long before Jimmy would enlist the services of hip-hop photographer Johnny Nunez, who was in attendance as well. Without telling Johnny what he was actually up to, Jimmy would ask him to grab a pic of he and Suge Knight together. Knowing the history between Suge and Jimmy, Johnny was initially reluctant to go along with Jimmy. After manipulating Johnny to believe that everything was cool, the two would walk across the club, approaching Suge at the bar. Little did Johnny know, Jimmy Henchman had something devious under his sleeve. As Jimmy approached Suge at the bar, Suge leaned over, blowing cigar smoke into Jimmy's face. With two simple head nods, one to the left and one to the right, history would be made. Almost simultaneously, the shot will be fired and the camouflage will go off as the shooter disappeared in the crowd.
Know that. You got to do it to him. You got some niggas in this world, you just got to do it to him. Suge was one of them niggas. And he got it done to him. Suge done been shot. A lot of niggas don't like to talk about it, right? Suge done took a lot of L's because you got to do it to him. He gonna try you. The only difference with Suge is he more defense than offense. Suge ain't finna kill nothing. If he has some killing in him, he be dangerous. He gonna show up and he gonna make you do it to him. He gonna be like, nigga, do what you gonna do. And some niggas ain't did it. He went to Miami, do what you gonna do. He got bus on. Now you know who shot him. The nigga called my phone and said, call Suge on it and told him, next time I'm gonna pay a nigga $5,000 and make him raise that barrel up another 2-3 feet. He told nigga on my phone. He know. And I know what he didn't go do. Right?
Damn.
This is why I don't believe these niggas.
Captain Ignatius Carroll, Public Information Officer for Miami Fire Rescue. Well, this is an incident that took place just at 1 o'clock this morning when we received multiple calls. As units were responding, we started getting additional information. We understand that there was a gathering that was taking place at some kind of little nightclub, but as units were arriving, the police were there trying to secure the scene. We had a very large crowd, and rescues started assessing.
However, while on his social media interview tour, Chip would tell his made-up version of the story. If you were paying attention, Ali actually told several different stories regarding what had actually taken place that fateful night in Miami.
Us Haitians was really on that.
Okay, now I seen at one point you meet Suge, or you have an incident with Suge when he's standing next to Petey Pablo.
Yeah. I had a dude named Tef. He tried to, Suge always was a problem. It don't matter if you go to a award show, he be barking for real. Hey, Buster, get up, man. Missy, get up. Get the fuck up, man. My man got to sit down. We had the Vibe Awards, BT Awards, the awards. Dr. Dre, about to get an award with Quincy Jones and Snoop. He got his little man Magic, the swing on Dre, pop. You know what I'm saying? They stop it. You know what I'm saying? Them G-Unit niggas there, but ain't nothing really go down, you know what I'm saying? But we in the back trying to holler at Suge, and he just acting like he just sitting down in the chair. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Man, I ain't got nothing to do with it, man. Man, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But like, man, this dude here, man, he's steady bringing on a uncomfortable environment in all these award shows. You know, whenever he see a whole gang of them, man, he putting down and doing a little too much. But we get the drop on him, man, in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Red Room, Shore Club. Petey Pablo right there. Petey Pablo called me 2 weeks after that. We chill and talk, you know? Little nothing, walk around. See Jim Jones too. Hey, man, get the fuck on, man. You know, hit him in the little thigh. Pop! And he screamed, ah! Get a little picture, you know, and
So this was at the Kanye West event you're talking about, right? When Suge got shot, and you know, it was like all over the news at the time.
Yeah, it was all over the news at the time. It was one of the first time he got disciplined because he was doing too much. After that, niggas went to knocking him out. Dudes went to trying him. Dudes went in there. He had never been touched.
When questioned by New Music News about the shooting in September of 2014, Suge would say, and I quote, "Even if I do know, I don't think that's really important. Who pulled the trigger and who I seen pull the trigger. I'm doing extremely well. I'm happy to be doing well. Whatever happens, happens." 11 years ago, a federal informant stepped forward to provide details about the attempted hit on Suge, which was allegedly ordered by Jimmy Henchman. Informant, who has only been identified by CW3, told authorities that he was hired by his longtime associate, Jimmy Henchman, to shoot Suge Knight. Gunman stated that Jimmy Henchman, who was coincidentally in attendance at the party, not only paid him 10 racks, but handed him the gun to use for the shooting. Either Ali Adam is a rat 3 times over, or the him shooting Suge Knight shit is another one of his long list of lies. Fast forward to current day and time. It's pretty obvious that Suge has heard Ali's story about the VMA after party held in Miami. During a new interview with Rolling Stone magazine, Suge will be a little bit more candid about the incident. When asked about the shooting for a second time, Suge would say, and I quote, "Like I said years before, after it had first taken place, it doesn't matter who shot me. I will, however, tell you this. It wasn't that snitch who's running around here doing all of those lying-ass interviews, implicating niggas in open cases."
And I want to apologize. I want to apologize to the massive for letting these sucker ass niggas catch me out there like that. I talk about suckers, I'm talking about those who perpetrated to be either my friend who were wearing wiretaps, who got on the stand and lied, man. I want to apologize to those that I let down for letting some suckers play me. And I just want you to know, man, that I didn't know. I just didn't know that these dudes was that jealous. That jealousy would allow them or make them do the things that they did.
And the swagger, the way you went after things, you felt like no one was going to take advantage of you.
People used to think I was going there with the gangsters, but no, I was just going there with high-powered lawyers.
Despite Jimmy's continual success, he could never fully shake the shadows of his past.
There was this fear of Jimmy because of this reputation that he had from being someone who dealt in the streets and handled things.
Executives would get nervous. They didn't know if he was more of like a Suge Knight type personality.
What he's known for in the streets, I think it has definitely hindered his progression as a businessman.
I should have been able to manage a Lady Gaga or Britney Spears or Mariah Carey, but the only people I could pick up because of my reputation was the people down on their luck.